hello. I don't really want the neighbors to see what is about to happen. In the meantime, that calms down, I'm gonna introduce my co-commentators. We have Inky, who isn't gonna say anything, but they're here. We have Kropax, the captain. I said we have Kropax the cat. Thank you. Yes. and we have a hist, the squid.
Why am I the squid?
Anyway, we're gonna, before we start, we're gonna bless you with during the run, we're gonna bless you with a piece of literature. Do you know what Wattpad.com is? Me neither. But the prologue reads, I, the main character, am a 17-year-old girl. My friends and I are madly in love with creepy things, but this was too much. I don't know why or how someone aired this, but this SpongeBob episode is much different than the SpongeBob I know and love. I'm gonna let the other guys take over, and I'm also gonna let them count me down.
You want to do the honors, Reese?
No, you do the honors, sir.
Okay. All right. In 3, 2, 1, go. Right. So we will be reading aloud a story titled Surprise, made by Heaven Creeps. My friends and I were sitting on the couch together. That is what is a normal Friday night look for us. We all sat on the couch, huddled with a weighted blanket, flannel blanket which covered our legs. We loved to stay up late and watch random channels because we had cable then. We'd chow down on popcorn, but then, I can't recall the exact time, but I remember the whole episode. It was probably around 12 a.m. when my brother finally fell asleep on the other couch, and everyone else was in their room. We could start our marathon. The TV said a new episode of SpongeBob Squarepants would be airing around 2:20 a.m.
We were really confused. We were teenagers. We didn't want to watch a show we had already seen all the episodes of. So we went into the kitchen looking for snacks. We decided to get those small 2-packs from the 24-hour open gas station. At the time, I was 17, the oldest of my little group of friends, so I was the only one who could drive. So I took my mom's car keys and turned the car on. I turned on the headlights and drove smoothly.
We finally arrived at the gas station. It was already 1:25 a.m. My friend opened her phone case and handed me $3, which was just enough for one of those small packages of 2 Oreos. I was able to buy 2 because it was a buy one, get one free night. I paid for them, but when I get back to the car, I noticed we didn't have much gas left. I asked if any of my friends had enough money for gas, but they all said they didn't bring any money, except for one, who brought me $3 along.
We started to search the car for money when all of a sudden, the gas ran out. The car shut off, and we had to continue our search with only our light being a flickering street lamp. As I found about $15, a sketchy-looking van pulled up beside us. I don't know the story, by the way. My heart was pounding out of my chest as my friends and I put all our money together. We had $40 altogether, which could only give us the way back to my house, then to the gas station again. I was too scared to leave the car because the creepy van was still outside, but I decided to go anyway.
After paying for everything, it was already 2:45, so we definitely missed the SpongeBob episode. As we pulled away, the street lamps flickered and the van started to pull away as well, which means the only lights we had were our headlights and the rusty van's headlights. What? It seemed like it was following us home, so I went and drove our way over the speed limit to get away. I also decided to take the longer way so it would be too confusing for the van and it would give up the chase. When I pulled into the driveway, we saw a shadow in the window. We stayed in the car for a little bit until we knew that the shadow was.
We got inside and saw my little brother sobbing. He asked where we went, so I told him we went to the gas station for some stuff. When we called him down, I asked why he was crying so hard.
The pirate who lives in a pineapple under the sea!
SpongeBob
SquarePants.
I turned my head to the TV!
SpongeBob SquarePants. Only to see the title card of a SpongeBob episode. The colors were darker than usual, and I just assumed he turned the brightness down because he knows how. The title card read, "Surprise!" written in the usual title font. I turned up the TV. I couldn't hear anything. My friends were on their phones exchanging memes. After some time, the episode started with SpongeBob looking straight at me. I swear when I moved, his eyes moved with me, but they looked bloodshot.
It was as if he'd been up for 2 days straight and his eyes were puffy as if he'd been crying. I sat on the couch and shoved popcorn into my mouth. After about 3 minutes of him staring at me, it changed. There was no sound except for heavy breathing, while it showcased Patrick looking petrified and SpongeBob looking evil. Then it showed Sandy saying, "I'm sorry, little Sponge, but you've changed. I don't like it. I don't think we can be friends anymore." Then it showed Larry Lobster telling SpongeBob they were never friends. Then it shows Mr. Krabs telling SpongeBob he's fired. Then Gary running off with Patrick.
It goes back to the dark room SpongeBob sits in. You can tell he is in pain. He grabs his head and starts peeling pieces of sponge off. It turns to a darker scene of SpongeBob dumping the pills in the toilet. It goes completely silent and back to the scene where SpongeBob lies in pain. Then it shows a color invert where SpongeBob is choking Patrick. I start to feel my stomach twisting into knots. He laughs maniacally, smiles. That's what you get? I don't know. Patrick lies dead on the floor. He cracks Sandy's dome and watches her slowly suffocate and die. He cooks Larry the Lobster. And serves him up in the Krabby Patties.
Then he makes a money necklace and puts it over Mr. Krabs' neck. He tightens the necklace. "It's okay now, boyo." Mr. Krabs turns blue. SpongeBob tightens it even more. Mr. Krabs suffocates and dies. SpongeBob steps on Gary's neck until he dies. Then it returns to the dark scene, but SpongeBob is on the floor. He chuckles. The screen turns to Squidward dead, in the bath with a toaster floating around. The lights flicker. SpongeBob screams. SpongeBob laughs.
SpongeBob's house gets darker and brighter. It flickers around all of the dead corpses. It flickers white and black. It goes back to SpongeBob staring at the screen, his eyes still following me. The words he says next make my stomach turn. Hold on.
You'll be next.
And then the TV goes black. It gets brighter. SpongeBob is in front of my house.
But now it's a stream. It's my real home.
Dun dun dun.
That's the story.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So what's this game about?
You know what? I don't think we should say. It's worse than the fan fiction.
How far
No, we
are
just
we?
Well, I have one
Are we
category
winning?
left. What's the timer, please?
7 minutes ish.
Okay, thank God I got the estimate up. We timed it perfectly because I just finished the 100% category. So actually crazy.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, big.
Do you want to read another one? No, absolutely not.
No. I think one SpongeBob
One fanfic is
creepypasta
enough.
is more than enough for one night.
Yeah,
I won't be able to sleep already.
yeah. And you didn't see the cutscene with Squidward in the game.
Oh no.
Yeah. Alright, let me close the game again and open it again. Okay, let's start theory crafting. What is the significance of the third rusty van at the gas station that just appears out of fucking thin air?
But there's 3 of them?
Well, I mean, is there... Read it again, like...
There was a couple things that were just a little weird. I guess in lore, maybe it's like the camera crew appearing since they're now live streaming the main character's home
Yeah, exactly.
getting invaded by SpongeBob. I don't know.
No, that was still just the one van. That was a sketchy looking van, the creepy van, so there's the still one, and the van, okay. Yeah, that was just the one van.
Okay. Also, can we
There was
talk about
something that was
can we talk about the toaster in the bathtub underwater?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
So how do they do bats in Bikini Bottom?
I think they just ignore the fact that they're underwater, no?
so
they-
they're more
they-
underwater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, timer stops when
wouldn't
the
it just be,
LSD
like, air
wears off, by the
bubbles
way.
showing
Time,
you?
time. LSD's gone, time.
Yay.
So I might have an applause sound effect.
That's huge.
Yep.
Do we need to stall more, or what?
Maybe adding a bonus game.
Bonus
Bonus.
game?
Both.
Bonus game, potential bonus game, potential bonus game. Before we head over to attack intermission, I do just want to say, what is wrong with you guys?
You know, I'm hosting with you at Winter.
This was not our idea. This was not me and Vahish's idea.
No,
I
it
just
wasn't.
wanna let that be
By the way, before we go to intermission, you're not the fundraising team leader, and Miz is your brother?
I got nothing, man. I got nothing.
Like,
If you guys got anything you just want to add as a SpongeBob fanfiction?
yeah, I mean, yeah, that too. But,
Anything? If he's got anything.
Thicker. Oh wait, hold on. Thicker liquids. The sea is oil, I think. Right. Can you just send me to intermission?
We'll send it to intermission.
Uh,